We're gonna be doing some writing today. So we watched we watched maybe 20, 25 minutes of a documentary where we talked about the ADAPT movement, right? Yeah. And so people decided, we're gonna fight for our rights and we're going to start this disability rights movement. And it started right here in Colorado with the Gang of 19 in Denver. And so because of the sacrifices that they made and everything that they did and the organizing that took place, that's the reason why we have acts such as the accessibility, oh my gosh, the ADA. Why the acronym is completely slipping my mind right now. Thank you. The Americans with Disabilities Act. So we talked about change. We talked about affecting change. We talked about the fact that it's it's hard. It takes a lot of work, right? But we came up with some really amazing ideas. Anybody remember some of the ideas we came up with? Some stuff that we can do together?
We did talk about graduation. I remember there was part of this.
Am I sweating? Yes, we talked about graduation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the thing we also talked about maybe public safety.
Yeah, okay. So public safety, okay. Thank you. What you got then?
Being respectful towards others.
Okay. Being respectful towards others. You mind elaborating on that?
Yeah.
Like what I mean is just treating others the way you just treat people the way you want to be treated.
Yeah, absolutely. The golden rule, right? And how we can use some policy, how we can talk to some of our representatives, right? How we can make phone calls, how we can write petitions. Y'all remember all that? Yeah? Kind of, sort of? Okay. Yeah. All right, awesome. Well, today we're going to talk about some people that did exactly that in different ways for different movements. And we're going to discuss some quotes, some things that they have really left behind and left a mark with as far as their words are concerned on our society. And based on that, we're going to do some writing exercises, okay? So the first person we're going to talk about, anybody know who this is? So Sylvia Rivera is a transgender woman that was a part of the Stonewall riots in 1969. Anybody know what the Stonewall riots are? No? Okay. So when you think about pride events, right? When you think about LGBTQ rights, when you think about, people coming together for Denver Pride or Pride all over the world, different parts of the country, a lot of that started because in 1969, in New York City, there was an inn called Stonewall Inn, where a lot of people from the LGBTQ community used to hang out, and the police department decided to raid the inn because it was actually illegal in 49 of 50 states at that time to be a part of the LGBTQ community. It was illegal in every state except for Illinois. And so the police went in and raided this particular inn, and there were some people there, such as Sylvia Rivera, Marsha P. Johnson, who were both transgender women, and were like, you know what, this is not okay, right? I am simply trying to exist. I'm simply trying to be as I am, and for this police department to come in and not only try to stop us from having a good time, you're literally abusing our bodies. They were harming the people that were at the inn. So they decided to fight back. And that's the reason why you hear of the Stonewall Uprising or the Stonewall riots, because the LGBTQ community decided that they weren't going to be silenced. So one thing that Sylvia Rivera said that always stuck with me. You want to read it, Nick?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, please.
We have to be visible. We should not be ashamed of who we are. There are many of us out there.
Yeah. We have to be visible. Thank you, Nate. We shouldn't be ashamed of who we are, right? And so what I would like for us to do is take a quick minute and answer this question. So when you do see yourself, right? If we have the right to be visible and we choose to be visible, when you see yourself, what do you see?